Namaste. Hello family. Hello tribe. Welcome to Love Wins. Welcome to Love Wins. This is the safe space that I have created for all things spiritual warfare. This is where we can talk about what is going on in the spiritual streets. As a collective, but a fragment of source experiencing self through this vessel. God is man awakened. To become your God self is to become love. The journey is self-love. The only way out is in. All that stuff, okay? So, I have on here, we're out here, that I woke up this morning with that message, we're out here. That's Willow. And then as my day went, that was the confirming message. Who are we? Who are we? We're chosen. We're chosen. Why are we chosen? We're chosen because we chose. That's it. It's so freaking simple. We chose. Somewhere along the way in this game of life, and many times along the way, you will be initiated. Okay? You will be initiated. There will be something that triggers your perspective outside of your perspective and invites you down a rabbit hole of seeing life any other way other than the way you've already been seeing it. And that is it's an opportunity. We take an opportunity cost every single day. We do have free will, although that can be debated. But we have, your soul comes here with a mission. And you go through this veil of forgetfulness, and some people don't achieve that mission. And there is so much trickster energy, and there's distractions and distortions, and you can stay karmically looping in cycles, or at any point along the game, you can remember that you are playing a game, and you can choose to play the game. Now, as player one, enter player one. You're playing the game of life. You are in an aware, present, 333 on my timer, awakened states of doing life. And how do you do that? You do the right things for the right reasons. You heal your mind, you heal your body, you heal it all, you forgive it all. You have a dream. You choose your dream, you choose you choose your heart, you choose love. You become love. You have compassion. You're a better person. You become a better person. That's how I am raising my children, to become better people. My to-do list, I have to create safe spaces is my mission. Safe spaces needs a space. I need to create an online space for safe spaces. I have the cup of coffee where I'm raising money for safe spaces. What is safe spaces? Okay. So we break it down to the beginning. Home, your home. Your body is your first home. So when you're in this world, do you feel safe in your body? Because if you don't, you're not in a safe space, right? So as a mother, I went through the self-love journey because I was always in unsafe spaces as a child, as a sister, as a daughter, as a friend, as a lover, as a wife. All of these different roles I played in a reality where I was not safe. Therefore, I was existing in some form of survival mode, creating some form of a trauma bond. And I took it upon myself to choose to heal from that. And I went on my self-love journey, and in that process encountered new levels, new devils. Okay? This is the game of life. There are these boss battles of these karmic contracts, new levels, new devils. You don't just it keeps going, guys. It keeps going because you're here to master self. So you're going to be triggered by all the different unhealed versions of yourself. And they're going to show up in these mirror relationships. And when you heal one part of you, it's like an onion. You have to peel back all of these layers. There are so many layers of this, right? But every day, every single day, being present is practice for myself, for my body, for my safe space, then for my home that I live in, which is the environment I'm existing in. So my first step is my home safe for me, right? So that's what I'm my energy and my attention is going into making sure and creating and existing in a safe space. Therefore, my children have a safe space to exist in, right? And life does things like kids get sugar and then they act crazy and then they get on a device and then they're overstimulated and we're battling life. But the core foundation is safe spaces. So then it's my job as a responsible parent to regulate the child. So I'm teaching them how to become aware of when they're not being safe for themselves and what that means, right? Because we were never taught that. We were never taught that as children. So I teach them how to be safe for themselves, what that means to be safe for yourself, and what it actually means when you're not being safe to yourself, when you're being abusive to yourself, when you're being harmful to yourself. And then as 5 and 6-year-old, my children, they understand that. And that's a beautiful thing, right? And that's what we're here to be and embody and exist as, so we can be the change we want to see in the world. And I have these conversations with my children when we're on this healing process together and we're being present together and we're having a conversation together in a safe, shared space. Because home is heaven on Mother Earth. And as a soul who is healing, therefore receiving the light, the angles of light, angels, angles. There, so you are on earth existing as an angel, bringing into existence the kingdom of heaven on earth. You are home in your body, home in your space. Home is a safe space. Therefore, safe spaces is everything. That's what we're creating. I'm not creating this by myself. This is what I'm co-creating. Through this vision, to speak, to be the voice of speaking this mission. This is God's mission. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel who chose to do my healing and exist in the world, observing and healing and being present and witnessing the pain and the traumas, and it becomes personal. Your purpose is personal. what you've been through, what you've lived through, what you feel. Safe spaces is everything. That is it. Like, to be a mother and feel safe in my body, safe in my home, safe in my reality, and to raise my children where they feel safe in their home, safe in their body, safe in their reality is my number one priority. And anybody else in any other reality trying to project on me a belief that is more important than that. Corrupt government officials, lying ass lawyers, bribing ass manipulative people, all of these karmic people with these low vibrations, unconscious, repeating toxic cycles and defending with their cognitive dissonance these toxic cycles, normalizing abuse and smacking labels and constraining them in boxes and prescribing them prescriptions and just distraction. 11:11 on my timer. That's demonic. That's of the devil. That's of low vibration. That is all part of the way we don't choose to live. That is not God's vision. That is not the kingdom. That is not heaven on Mother Earth. That's not even conducive to like a thriving lifestyle. It's toxic. It's so toxic, and it's so not what we're doing anymore, right? So anybody who is fighting for that old toxic energy is in opposition. So if you're against my mission, then you're against God, because I'm doing God's work. I'm just doing God's work. Safe spaces is our birthright. Yours, mine, children of the sun, children of God, children of the earth, Mother Gaia. All of the celestial beings that carry the light, the Christ consciousness light, are all deserving to equally exist, as we are all one. We're all one. And the time is now truly to remember who you are. Your soul, remember who you are, because you're so much more than this body. You are just so much more than this body, and you gotta remember that. Okay? Remember. You'll break the illusion by remembering, and then you can go through the process like we're ascending. We're ascending and we're integrating the light codes that have been lying within our DNA, waiting for this time for us to wake up right now, to activate those light codes and be that frequency needed to do what you came here to do. Stop thinking. It's not something you need to think about. It's a frequency. So be in joy, be in love. Despite everything that's going on, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, okay? The energies, the powers that were, are holding on to the very last bits of what they're trying to hold on to keep us enslaved, because they need our energy. They need to control us through fear. But if we're not afraid, because when you remember who you are, there's nothing to be afraid of. You just raise your vibration and watch it shift. It is the stuff of magicians. It is magical, because God is so magical. But you have to believe. You have to believe, okay? I'm going to end with some bells. I haven't used these in a while, and the kids and I started playing with them. These things have traveled with me for so long. They used to hang on my rear view mirror, and when I would go over bumps and turn corners, I would get the jingle, jangle of the bells. And I split my deck earlier today, and I split it on the sun. Okay, I'm not going to do a whole reading. I'm just going to let you know the energy. And the underlying energy, the bottom of the deck was the Tower. Okay? You are the sun. And yes, there will be a tower, but everything is working for you. Raise your vibration. Allow the shift to happen. Focus on your safe space. Your body is your first home. Become safe in your home to become safe in your home. Okay? I love you so very much. If you want to support our mission for safe spaces, we do have a cup of coffee. It's in the link below, the description below. My Cash App, my PayPal is also on there. I also have an Amazon where I put supplies for homeschooling and things we need to just like get through. And thank you all so very much for your donations. I have coconut water and a bag of dog food coming. Thank you so much. Every single thing helps, right? And as it comes to me, I pay it forward because I'm here to serve. I am a vessel for the divine. My mission is safe spaces. I am unconditional love, and my children deserve to be raised in unconditional love. And abuse is not that. Abuse is not that. So those people living in energies of abuse of any kind, my suggestion to you is to go heal. Go heal. Because I'm here for safe spaces. I'm here to protect the children. I'm here to protect the earth. I'm here to protect the animals. He said he loves an angel with a baseball bat. I love an angel with a baseball bat. And we're out here. I said we. I didn't say me. I love you so very much. God loves you. You need to love you. Okay? Love wins.